Time for the Family Feud. Introducing the Davis family. Ready for action. And the Rawe family. On your marks. Let's start the Family Feud. With the star of Family Feud, Richard Dawson.
Welcome. Thank you. Thank you. You have the same groups that we had here the last time?
Yes, I misnamed one group.
Who was the group that you misnamed?
I misnamed the Gamma Phi Beta group.
Yes, if I recall, instead of Gamma Phi Beta, you call them Gamma Phi VHS, did you not?
Yeah.
The other system. There was a video joke there we threw in and buried ourselves with. But the Davis family are the champs. Give them a welcome. Oh, how are you, darling?
Fine, Richard.
Cindy is a doctor in the Navy and has a great family, and they're winning a lot of money. How much have you won?
Richard, we won $6,576.
Very good. And how much in lollipops? 200?
200.
200 in lollipops. He keeps very quiet about it. Let's meet the gang, please.
Okay, Richard, I'd like to introduce you to my husband, Martin.
Martin, welcome, sir.
My father, Don.
Don.
Hi, Richard.
My mother, Joyce.
Hello, Richard.
And my cousin, Scott.
The youngest councilman ever. In the San Diego area?
California.
Oh, you're in
He's
California?
And he's from Del Mar.
Del Mar. 21 years old, and he's in politics. My boys, how old are my boys? Kathy? Well, I can't remember how old my son is. Is Gary gonna be 23? Yeah. Gonna be. And Mark 25? And they have newspaper delivery rights. This guy's gonna be president in about 10 years. Modesto's a good place. We interviewed them in Turlock, but they're Modesto people. The Rawes are here. Wow, wow. How you doing?
Hey, Richard.
Good to see you. Who you got here?
Well, Richard, this is my sister Beverly.
Hello, welcome, Beverly.
And my brother Rick.
Rick.
How are you? Nice to meet you.
And my sister Belinda.
Hi, Richard.
Hello, Linda.
And my brother Rod.
How you doing, Richard?
No respect, Rodney. Very nice. Got a little rhythm and blues here, R&B. R-B, R-B, R. Very nice. What do you do?
I'm a construction worker and a landscaper.
Oh, you got your own company as a landscaper?
Right now, I'm supervising 3 workers and renovating a big home.
Well, what's the name of the landscaping company or the contractor?
Raw Development.
So, raw? Got any raw milk on you? I want to talk to you about it. Give you a little mention for the place you work. You ready to play?
I'm ready.
Let's play the feud. Let's go. 100 people surveyed, top 8 answers on the board. You got to try and get the most popular answer. Here's the question. Name a piece of information found on a birth certificate. Yes.
Date of birth.
The date of birth. Very good. Now, player pass.
We want to play, Richard.
Player. That's the way to do it. Very proud of you. Hello.
Hi, Richard.
Piece of information found on a birth certificate.
Footprints.
Footprint.
Good answer.
That's all they did.
Yeah.
But maybe not. How are you, Rick?
Fine. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. What piece of information would we find on a birth certificate?
Place of birth.
All right.
Place of birth. You got it. You got to do it. Hello, Belinda. What would you say?
The weight of the baby.
The weight of the baby. Yours. Rodney, welcome.
How you doing?
Get a lollipop while we're here, Rodney.
Let's get a red one.
Get one with a black stem. Black stem, Mr. Boone. $100 for you. Well done. Now, what information we're going to see on it?
Parents' names.
The name of the parents. God. Ronald?
The name of the hospital.
Okay. Name of the hospital? Yeah.
The name of the doctor.
Dr. Rawe. Not there. 2 strikes.
How about height?
Okay. If they're all right, it's not 3rd strike. The height. No. That's the height report, I guess. 3 answers unrevealed. Come on now.
Hey, what'll
Baby's
it be?
name. Baby's name.
Baby's
That's a baby's name?
yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go with baby's, the name of the baby.
Sure. Get $66 if it's there. If not, we give it to Ronald. The name of the baby. You got it. Sure. 6. 7. Time of birth. I remember sex on mine, it said occasionally. We'll be back right after. What a cry. What a cry. It was
They're getting bigger, so we're getting bigger. New Kraft Easy Mac Big Packs with 50% more noodles.
Whoa.
N-O. Not for breakfast.
Tired of playing bad cop?
Hey, little man.
Try new Quaker Fruit and Oatmeal Toastables. Made with real fruit and Quaker oatmeal. Quaker Toastables. Real fruit, real oatmeal. Real good.
We're all adults, right? Now I'm not going to sugarcoat this. If you have little leaks, lots of us do, you could need a new pad. You see, there are feminine pads, and we all know what those are for. And then there's this, Poise Pads, made for occasional wetness. It's got granules inside called Dry Touch that pull in moisture and lock it away. So wetness and odor are old news. It's about being dry and comfortable and knowing which pad to use. Poise. It's about time.
Wouldn't it be nice if more things in life were soft and comfortable? Now they can be with new Dulcolac Stool Softener. Its gentle formula doesn't make you go. It makes it more comfortable to go. New Dulcolac Stool Softener. Make yourself comfortable.
Arrgh, it's driving me nuts.
Take my wife, please.
Hello, lady. That's because she's your sister.
Hair lip, hair lip. No, I didn't. I would if I was a woman.
National Lampoon's Funny Money premiering June 15th at 10 p.m. on Game Show Network.
That's funny.
66 to nothing. Come on, Beverly and Mark. Nice to see you. 100 people surveyed, top 6 answers on the board. Here's the question. What do you do when you wake up in the middle of the night and you're not the least bit tired? Yeah.
Read a book.
Read a book. Play or pass?
I'd like to play what you're going to play.
Hey, Mark. Don, good to see you again, sir. You wake up in the middle of the night. You're not the least bit tired. What do you do?
I think I'd watch TV.
Watch a little television. Sure. Now, Don,
Richard?
what would you do?
I think I'd take a sleeping pill.
Oh, all right. Take a sleeping pill. Not there. First strike only. Scott, remember what we do here. We get $100 normally. Did you ever divine water? This guy goes all over the bush and comes up 3 for 3. I'm proud of you. Now, what are you going to do? You wake up in the middle of the night, you're at the least bit tired.
Glass of milk.
Have a glass of milk? All right. Glass of milk. Oh, drinks of all kinds. Isn't it?
How about take a walk?
All right. Take a walk? No. That's something a young lady told me quite recently.
Have a snack.
Let's see. Nosh a little. You got it. Huh?
Go to the bathroom.
Go to the bathroom. Do not pass go. Not there. $80. Look, we can get into this game right now. We got 2 unrevealed answers.
Work? Do a hobby. Do a hobby.
Well, what do you do when you wake up in the middle of the night and you're not the least bit tired?
We say, listen to some music.
Okay. If it's there, you're on the board. Listen to music. You got it. Yay. Get up. Begin the day. About 10 a.m. That's exciting. 4. Lie in bed. Coffee too. What I usually do is go home. We'll be back, right? What a crime. What a crime.
Do you require diabetes testing supplies or respiratory nebulizer medications? Did you know that Medicare and many private insurance plans cover these items? Express Med will deliver your supplies and medication directly to your home and bill your insurance carrier. After deductible and copay, there is no charge for our service or for convenient home delivery. We even handle the paperwork and require no upfront costs. You'll feel confident with Express Med. Join our customer family today by calling toll-free 1-888-525-0575.
Keeping a relationship alive? It takes work.
Introducing something unique. New KY Warming Liquid.
Creates a gentle warming sensation on contact.
That'll work. New KY Warming Liquid Personal Lubricant. There's never been anything like it. And for couples everywhere, it's creating quite a sensation. For more information and special savings, visit ky.com. New KY Warming Liquid.
New freedom to wear the clothes she wants. Try Vanish now for free, and you too will have results like this in just weeks. Vanish is not a cover-up. Its amazing patented formula is made from all-natural herbal compounds that penetrate and unclog your veins. Vanish, the Swedish vein therapy formula, is clinically tested effective in eliminating or reducing unsightly spider veins. All you have to do is call, and you can have Vanish for free. So if you want to go from this to this, then you need to call and order Vanish today.
Call 1-800-711-1955 to get your free supply of Vanish. That's 1-800-711-1955. Get rid of those ugly spider veins now and try Vanish for free. Call 1-800-711-1955. It's free just for calling right now. That number again, 1-800-711-1955.
I'm Graham Elwood, host of Cram, the only game where contestants stay up 24 hours cramming answers to our questions. You, however, don't have to lose any sleep to play Cram because you can play Cram Interactive. Just tune into Cram, log on to GameShowNetwork.com, register, and click on the Cram logo. If you're good, you'll see your name on the leaderboard. If you're lucky, you could win a prize. For rules and registration, go to GameShowNetwork.com. Cram Interactive. Why only watch when you can play too with Game Show Network?
Geico Excellence means serving our customers 24 hours a day. I'm talking 24/7, no sleep. Hey, Louise, make me a pot of coffee, because I'm here to serve the customers. That's as if you were at an all-night diner. That's what you'd say.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
We're going up. If Geico were a food group, we would be the vegetables, not the meat.
All for the champs. 146, nothing here yet. I need your record. Come on. Lift them down. Wish each other luck. 100 people surveyed. Top 6 answers on the board. Here's the question. Name a U.S. First Lady known for stirring up controversy. Yes.
Mrs. Reagan.
Mrs. Reagan. 3 answers will beat it, Ricky.
Mrs. Carter.
Mrs. Carter. Rosalind not there. Player Pat.
Okay, we'll play.
All right, play. U.S. First Lady known for stirring up controversy.
Mrs. Roosevelt, Richard.
Okay. Eleanor, my love. You got it. Stop.
Mrs. Kennedy.
Mrs. Kennedy, check it.
Mrs. Ford?
Mrs. Ford? Yeah. It's a hard job being a first lady, but I always thought Betty Ford was one of the classiest ever to admit to the problems that she had and to be in the position that she had. And, you know, to say, if I can be helped in this position, you can all do it. And I think she's been responsible for a lot of people admitting to their own, you know, little failings and going out and doing something about it. And not a political statement, no, I just think she's a classy lady. If you're watching Betty, I love you. I never met her, but I thought it was a very classy thing to do, you know. What if you're saving your room in the center? All right, first lady, known for stirring up controversy.
Lady Bird Johnson.
Lady Bird, keep America beautiful. Yeah.
Mrs. Nixon.
Oh, Pat, she's very quiet. We'll take a look. Pat Nixon? Not there.
Mrs. Carter.
No, we had her down, yeah.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
thought she'd be there, but she was not.
All
We
right,
had her on
I'm
the
sorry.
face-off.
Then I'd like to say Mrs. Lincoln.
Then say it.
Mrs. Lincoln.
Mrs. Lincoln? Well done, Dawn. Well done. It's all here. 243, nothing. Let's go. Come on. Belinda. It's time for us to make our move here, Belinda. 100 people surveyed, top 5 answers on the board. Here's the question. Name something your spouse gave you before you married that you still have. Yeah.
Engagement ring.
An engagement ring. Claire Taft. Gotta love her. I told her to make a move, and she did it. Rodney.
Article of clothing.
You need any particular clothing? Ronald, something your spouse gave you before you married, you still have.
I haven't.
Well, I mean, if the average people think of what they might have said. You want to delve into your personal life, Ronald?
Something I would have given her, a piece of my heart.
Oh, very nice. Very good. Words of Janis Joplin, a little piece of your heart. Love. My producer is the DeBakey of producers. What a lovely old romantic darling you are. Actually, you're a young romantic, darling. Your spouse gave you before you were married, you still got it. What is it?
Flowers.
Flowers! Well, no, but they are. People press them. I couldn't believe. See, that made sense. His nothing. You a strike, he's okay. Cricket.
How about a piece of luggage?
Yep, that suitcase right there. Luggage? No. This romance is totally gone here. Come, Belinda.
How about love letter?
Ah, I like that. Belinda sent a love letter. Yes! Come on, Roger, let's do it. Something your spouse gave you before you married, and you still got it. What is it?
A car.
Car, okay. Who are you going out with, Roger? Car? No! Well, there's one answer left.
Picture.
Okay.
What did your spouse give you before you married, you still have?
We're going to try a picture.
Picture? All right. Picture Tab Hunter. Picture gives you all the money. Picture? Got it all. 329 to nothing. Come along. Rodney. Come on, Rodney. Just one hand, Rodney, please. Dollar values are doubled. 100 people surveyed. Top 4 answers on the board. Here's the question. Name an occupation in which women wear uniforms. Yeah.
Navy.
Navy. Oh, 2 answers will beat it.
Nurse.
Nurse. You must talk correctly before you go into public.
Right.
I want you in for elocution lessons. Here's a man, the youngest councilman in California, said nerves. For nurse, yeah. An occupation in which women wear uniforms.
Policewoman?
Policewoman? No. Martin.
Airline attendant.
An airline attendant. Yeah.
An usher.
Pardon?
An usher.
Usher. If it's there, you keep your title, it'll be a shutout. Usher? No. Joyce.
Waitress.
There, same thing applies. Waitress. Show no mercy. I can't believe it. Yeah, you got it, Cal. Thank you. You read my mind, didn't you? This is very embarrassing here. I was thinking of retiring to Modesto after this is all over. I obviously can't go unless I make amends. $250 up there. Rodney was smart enough to get a $100 lollipop. And this is for you to share out with all your loved ones and your kids and your friends up in the area that you live, okay?
Thank you, Richard.
I just wish you won some money. I mean, you got a little, but I do hope you had a nice day. All right. Thank you. You're nice people, and I love you. I'm just sorry you didn't win. I'm glad you got that, kid. Thank you. Full play. Yeah. We got Doc Martin gonna do it again right after we watch this. What a month, Doc.
Oh, boy.
What a month.
When are you going to be done with that quarterly sales report?
When I'm done?
You'll be buzzing all week from Game Show Network's Sunday Night Buzz. First, it's Lingo, then Chuck Woolery, Naturally Stoned, then National Lampoon's Funny Money, plus episodes of Celebrity Cram. Sunday Night Buzz beginning June 15th at 9 Eastern, only on Game Show Network.
When you can get the best of wireless without a contract, that's M Life. Go phone, only from AT&T Wireless.
Serenity Dry Active Liners from Tenna, designed to fit your style.
Ever wonder how they make Kraft singles taste so good?
At night, when you're asleep, the Dairy Fairy flies into the kitchen. Dairy Fairy? Yeah, and pours milk onto the cheese. Then she uses her magic wand to make it all smooth.
Kraft singles are made mostly with milk. That's why they taste better than imitation cheese made mostly from oil and water. That's why America spells cheese K-R-A-F-T.
I think that is wonderful.
Doc, how long have you been a doctor, by the way?
About 2 years now.
2 years. And you said you delivered babies and things.
Sure did.
So have you done any time in the operating room?
I have. In fact, I'm an ear, nose, and throat surgeon.
Are you really?
Mm-hmm. Sure am.
Would you just talk amongst yourselves a second? I got to talk to the doc about an eardrum. Well, why not? Get a little, you know, because it costs a fortune if you go to their office, doesn't it? Sure. Okay, I'm serious. Could you just tell each other a joke and I'll be right with you? Now, what would happen if I've got a perforated eardrum? Can you put a new eardrum in there?
They can sometimes patch it, and sometimes they can patch it with various different things.
Because as a child, I had double mastoids. I was like 6 months old, and so they had to perforate it. So you could put something in there? Could you?
They have various things. They would have to...
Permabond or something?
Super glue.
Would it hurt me?
Usually not. It depends on how extensive they
Oh, I hate it when they say depends. You know what I mean? Usually they say it won't, like a dentist will say, it won't hurt. And then they whack you with a needle. When a doctor says it depends. Level with me, Doc. It would hurt a bit, wouldn't it?
It depends on what they do. Some things don't hurt at all, and other things...
No, I know. I'll tell you what doesn't hurt. Walking in the street. That doesn't hurt. But having a knife go in your ear...
That may be
a little...
painful.
You think so?
Well, they would... If they had to do anything that extensive, they would just numb it.
Oh, man, I'll do something else then. Huh?
Get a body lift.
Oh, get out of here. This little girl's been here for all 5 shows. What's your name? For you, Lisa. Can I get a kiss? Thank you. You stopped me getting a real kiss. Well, Doc, I really thank you for helping me out. Georgia, you're still going, aren't you? Yeah, she is going to the ear doctor tomorrow, but I've thought it over, and I'll do something else. I'll be a traffic warden.
Oh.
15 seconds, please. Tell me the air temperature that is just right for you.
70.
A fruit you've never tasted.
Guava.
A state that you rarely hear about.
Kansas.
How often you bathe your dog.
Once a month.
A city in Germany.
Berlin.
Berlin, she said, as in Irving. Very good. Very good. Now, you're a good player. The only reason I had to get that free advice from you, Doc, you polished this family off so quickly, we had about 12 minutes to kill. So you have to blame yourself, but I thank you for the advice. The air temperature that's just right for you, you said 70. Survey said... Fruit you've never tasted, you said guava. Survey said 5. State you rarely hear about, you said Kansas. I'm talking to Dorothy about that. Survey. Oh. How often you bathe your dog? You said once a month. Survey said. There you go. The city in Germany, Berlin. Survey said. That's a great score. Great score. Right next to Dad. And here's Martin. Very interesting. All right, Martin, as usual, the Doc's done well. Cindy's got 110 points. We need 90 points from you. You got another $5,000. Please remind everyone the answer Cindy gave us. 20 seconds on the clock, please. Tell me the air temperature that is just right for you.
70 degrees.
Try again.
75.
A fruit you've never tasted.
Guava.
Try again.
Persimmon.
A state that you rarely hear about.
Connecticut.
How often you bathe your dog.
Once a week.
A city in Germany.
Frankfurt.
Turn around. You both started off with the same answer. Air temperature that is just right for you. Number one answer was 70 degrees. You said 75. Survey said. Yeah. Fruit you've never tasted. Kiwi was number one. Yeah. I thought that was a bird. You said persimmon? Survey. 4. State that you rarely hear about. Rhode Island, number one. On the Rhode Island again. You said Connecticut. Survey said. We're not good at guessing unknown states. How often you bathe your dog? Once a month was number one. You said once a week. Survey said 18. City in Germany, Berlin, number one. You said Frankfurt. Survey said 20. 179, $5 every point. Total up. Well, I never grow if I get $895 every half hour. We will return.
Bigger, badder, redder. All new episodes of Whammy. Huge prizes, ruthless whammies. Tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern on Game Show Network.
Your serve, Angie.
Thanks, Jim.
Are mosquitoes sending your outdoor activities indoors? Take back your backyard with Off-Hanging Mosquito Lantern. The candle activates the repellent pad, which protects an area 15 times greater than citronella candles. Off-Hanging Mosquito Lantern keeps bugs off. Bring the same glowing protection to your deck or patio with Off Mosquito Lamp.
What's in your ice cream?
Power for BD80.
Check out Breyers in the black pack.
Milk, sugar, cream, and natural vanilla. That's why it tastes so good, buddy. Yeah.
Breyers ice cream. It's only natural.
Gotta go right now. Gotta go right now. Gotta go.
I have to go now. Sorry.
If you've always got to go, ask your doctor about Detrol LA. It's been proven effective for overactive bladder.
You need to go?
Not right now.
You shouldn't take it if you have stomach, urinary, or glaucoma problems. The most common side effects are dry mouth, constipation, abdominal pain, and headache.
And I don't have to go right now.
Detrol LA, when you've always got to go.
Survey says there's more Feud on the way. Ray Combs hosts Family Feud next. Then take a trip to the winner's circle on the $100,000 pyramid, followed by Match Game.
This is lovely Lisa, who's been here for all 5 shows, and because this is a very poor family, they don't have a rooting section. So we bought Lisa. She was marked down from 40, as you can see, to 36, so that's a good buy. We love you. We'll say goodbye now. We love you. We'll see you here on the Feud. Right?
Some departing contestants.
There's so much going on in Cram that we couldn't possibly show you everything. But we'll try. You'll see darts flying, rifles twirling, carrots slinging, cars racing, wheels spinning, cards flicking, bikes speeding, whips, sticks, ropes, dopes, and I see. Let's recap. A whole lot of stuff, and I see. And did we mention I see? Cram. We cram a lot in one show. Cram tonight at 11 p.m. only on Game Show Network. And don't forget...
Oh, yeah.
This is Gene Wood speaking for Family Feud, a Mark Goodson television production.